kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Rides the back and leaves it. Crosses the 45. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first.
There he goes. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Williamson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll try the run. Running to Green. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. This crowd knows when to bring it. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Oh, better look out! The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Williamson.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Caught close to the marker. It's Williamson. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
To the ground with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quickly complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to barge their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to power it in. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on 1st down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. On the move, it's Tyson. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Brings up 2nd down. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that D end getting that sack.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the 1st down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lost to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Turning on the Jets. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Pulls it higher complete. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Tyson. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Williamson. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Tyson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Off near the sticks. It's Williamson. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
From From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. From the gun, running back on the move. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. What a disappointment. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab inside the 30. He'll work his way down to the 28. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This offense better start finding a way to cap off these drives with points. We haven't seen that now in the last 2 drives. Last one, they were moving the ball pretty nicely, came away with nothing. This drive, it's looking to be more of the same. And normally when you give up sacks, especially on 3rd down, that's what's going to happen.
Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable 1st half so far. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner will be knocked down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Makes the catch at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. The short hands, it's Williamson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down to 44.
And the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Williamson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Punt is in the air. And the returner goes down. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Give to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Quarterback running on the draw.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Williamson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. It's a running room. There he goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the 1st down.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got a chance. It's a seam wide open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Looking to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He's got his man. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense working from the pistol. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. To the air on 2nd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Just drives it between the uprights. This is now a 7-point game.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points on it.
And he's coming out of the end end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Using his legs, it's Tyson. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll pull it on the read. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the single back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Got his man. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Quarterback's just going to take a knee.